Whittward Carver and the Prehistoric PR Blunder. Ladies and gentlemen, grab your club and gather round. I've got a tale that'll make your ancestral bones rattle like a dodgy dinosaur fossil. Picture this: a bunch of Neanderthals lounging in their cave, chewing the fat, literally, and puzzling over the newest residents in their rocky neighbourhood. So, there's this one Neanderthal, let's call him Barry. Barry fancies himself a bit of a PR guru. One day he goes, "All right, you lot, we need to talk about our image. We're not just a bunch of hairy brutes, you know." His mate, Gary, looks up from his mammoth steak. "Image? Barry, we live in a cave. What image are you on about?" Barry says, "Exactly. We need to show those new neighbours we're not just a bunch of cavemen. We've got class, we've got culture, we've got..." Larry, another cavemate, chimes in. "We've got mammoth steaks and a fire that smokes like a blimey volcano. That's about it, Barry." Barry brushes him off. "Nonsense, Larry. We just need a bit of rebranding. Make us look good, you know." Gary scoffs. "Rebranding? You been eating those funny mushrooms again, Barry?" Barry protests. "Oi, those were for, medicinal purposes. Anyway, I've got a plan. We throw a party, invite the neighbours, show them our hospitality." Larry raises an eyebrow. "Hospitality? You mean like that time you served them raw fish and half the cave was sick for days?" Barry waves a hand. "That was just a minor setback. This time it'll be different. We'll have music, dancing, the works." Gary looks horrified. "Music? You mean like that racket you make when you bang rocks together?" Barry grins. "It's called percussion, Gary." And yes, exactly like that. Larry shakes his head. "I don't know, Barry. This sounds like a disaster waiting to happen. And who's going to clean up after this shindig? We ain't got no janitor service round here." Barry shrugs. Details. "Look, we need to make an impression. Show them we're not just a bunch of knuckle-draggers." Gary rolls his eyes. "All right, fine. But if this goes pear-shaped, I'm blaming you, Barry." Barry grins. "Fair enough. Now, let's get planning. Larry, you're in charge of decorations." Larry looks confused. "Decorations? You want me to hang mammoth skins and stuff?" Barry nods. "Exactly. Make it look cozy. Gary, you're on food duty. And make sure it's cooked this time." Gary sighs. Yeah. I'll see what I can do." And so the cave is abuzz with activity. Larry's hanging skins and trying to make the place look less like a grimy cave and more like a prehistoric pad. Gary's sweating over the fire, trying not to burn the mammoth steaks again. Meanwhile, Barry's practicing his speech. Welcome, dear neighbours. We are the Neanderthals and we are sophisticated." Just then, a frantic Larry runs in. "Barry! The decorations are on fire." Gary's cooking set the skins alight. Barry's eyes widen. "What? But our image." Gary rushes in, soot-covered and panicked. "Sorry, Barry. I told you I was no good with this cooking malarkey." Barry looks around, desperate. "Quick! We need to fix this. Grab some water, or something." But it's too late. The neighbours are arriving, looking bewildered at the chaotic scene. Barry tries to salvage the situation. Welcome. We were just, warming up the cave for you." The neighbours exchange sceptical glances, clearly not convinced by Barry's prehistoric PR blunder. And there you have it, folks. Even in the Stone Age, a bit of PR could go horribly, hilariously wrong. So here's to the cavemen, the spin doctors, and the party planners. May your mammoth steaks always be cooked, but not too cooked. Cheers.